Hello, hello, my wonderful collective. Welcome to my channel. This is me, Slavik. Good to see everybody, and welcome the guests of my channel as well. If you're new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, my beautiful, wonderful collective, let's do another reading for you. And let's take a look what kind of situation leaving you. Okay, what's leaving you? What are you leaving behind? Moving towards the season of winter. So, what kind of situation are you leaving behind? What are you leaving behind this fall? What are you leaving behind this fall? What are you leaving behind? Deceptions, deception, lies, manipulation, enemies, negative people. People that simply trying to do everything to make your life miserable. And maybe perhaps those individuals have been interfering with your finances. They potentially could interfere with your life, with your home, with your stability. So this is what's leaving you. Negativity, negative people, rats, okay? Rats, finally they're leaving you, okay? I do see in the bottom of the deck there is a card of garden. Garden represents a new friends, new group of people, new environment, new everything. So in the winter time, in particularly, things are going to change. I asked the question, what is leaving your life once and for all? And the card of mice appeared. And in a replacement, you will be welcomed to a new environment, beautiful life free from these mice, from all of this negativity. There's so much negativity here around you that it's honestly not even funny. Maybe perhaps those individuals, this community, there's more than one person. Mice is always signifies more than one person, often a group of people that's simply targeting you all the time because they're not happy with their own life. So what relevantly they're trying to do is to destroy your life, right? I kind of feel like till this day this community is in shock. How are you doing so well for yourself? I can only imagine the attempts that this community, these karmics, have taken to destroy you. And yet, you're like an Iron Man. You're indestructible. You cannot be destroyed. You cannot be destroyed. So let's clarify these individuals that are, like I said, leaving your life. By the end of this fall, by the end of November, you should already feel major positive changes on an energetical level. You should feel peace. You should feel stronger. You should feel increase of your energy. You should feel a lot more happier. I kind of feel like a lot of you intuitively already know that this is happening. You know that these enemies' time is numbered and their time is coming to an end. So what else can you tell me about these mice, about these negative people that will be out of your life once and for all? I will take a look why. I want to understand why this negative community constantly targeting you. What do they want from you? But first, let's take a look what else about this community. Moon. What else? What else? Lies, manipulation, deceptions. Someone who constantly doing harm behind your back. Moon also represents fear. So maybe perhaps these individuals, these karmics, are targeting you out of fear. I sense their fear. They're afraid. They're afraid of exposure. But I also feel that they already been exposed. They already been exposed. That's what I feel. Yeah, broken bank, losing money. See, broken glass. They're broken. They're broken. They're afraid to be broken, more further broken because they understand that the time of paying for what was done to you is near. I know they know. I know that they know you know, okay? Because you do know. So they initially may target you out of fear because they're afraid. They're afraid. But you got them good. You got them good. One by one, you eliminated these threats. What did they wanted? Why did they initially targeted you? Why initially this community of petty criminals targeted you? What did they wanted? The card of harvest. They want to harvest. They hoped to receive some sort of harvest. All right? Money, maybe initially. Harvest signifies money, financial stability. Look of the card, greed. They don't want to lose money. They're scared. You shoe them so well. You expose them so well, despite the fact that they try to remain hidden, as mice do. Okay? Imagine of a mice. Mice never comes out when the owners is awake. They usually come out at night when the owners is sleeping. And just like these rats, just like these mice, they tried to eat and profit upon your success. This is their greed. Look of the card, greed. There's some masculine here, maybe initially. Greedy masculine here. Doesn't have to be masculine. An individual who thinks of themselves as they're powerful. So this male over here, let's call him a criminal, because I do see directly that whatever this person have done to you was criminal in nature. This is a negative person. This is a greedy person, a person that wanted to profit on you, that stole from you, that thought that he will succeed and will continue on having a good time and good life for the rest of his life. But it's not going to happen, because the time, once again, relying on the card of harvest, you reap what you sow, has arrived for this individual. This is a greedy individual that profited either upon your suffering, through lies. This is a very greedy, selfish, self-centered individual. And that person have been trying to inflict harm on you for many, many years, for a long time. But his time is ending. His time's coming to an end. He never stand no chance, ever, ever. What is this greedy person wanted? I do see greed. That explains one thing, money. He inherited, he obtained something. He either got a reward, or he earned money, or was it a promotion, like employment promotion? He profited it on you. But the question is, if he was so right, why is he hiding like a rat? Why is he afraid? Why is he afraid? If he was so right in everything that he did to you, why is he hidden? Because he's scared. I smell fear from this community. They're afraid. I also see they have serious problems ahead of them. What did this greedy person wanted? First, let's identify characteristic of this masculine. It could be a masculine, could also be a feminine, but the person that has a very heightened sense of self-importance. An individual that plays that crown on his own head or her own head. Person that should have never been in a position of power in the first place. Person that got costumed to have power over human life, but yet through fraud, through perjury, through corruption, through abuse of law, abuse of process. Quick identification of this person, so more or less you know who this person is. I see he's going to be gone. See, death card, he's out. This greedy psychopath is out. He hoped, I feel like, for a greater result. He thought he'll make more on you, but you take the course in a different direction. Somehow you exposed him. Somehow you steer the process into your own benefit. I don't see that he succeeded. He did not succeed. In fact, he's losing everything. He doesn't want to lose it. This is what the part of greed. He doesn't want to lose it. He's afraid. Who is this person? Identification of this person. Female comes up. Maybe it's a female. Female was masculine energy. The card of law. The card of law. Two females. See? Two females. There's two females comes up. Some sort of sociopathic two female that that either join their forces together. There is the card of law. So there is law was utilized against you. Corruption, legal corruption, greed through courts. Maybe this individual works for the law. There's a card of justice here. It's also signifies here that two females, at least two females, one is blonde, not natural blonde. She comes up as an earth sign. Queen of Pentacles, loves money, loves power. Okay, wanted power, this heightened sense of I'm the queen, I'm better, I'm successful, I'm rich, you're nobody, I can do whatever I want. And the other one, well, the other one is a brunette, a very heightened self-importance, maybe a corrupt cop, maybe a corrupt lawyer, connected to the legal system, military, police, law. This is usually the profession of the Queen of Swords. There's two women here. Two women over here that is once again going to be brought to justice. They're already being brought to justice. They're greedy. They don't want to lose. Either they don't want to lose money. They don't want to be held accountable for what they did to you. But whichever way I'm looking at this, their time is ended. It's over. It's ending anyways. Some cunning, conniving women. Cunning, conniving women. See card of partnership. Lover's card. Two of Cups. Partnership. Targeted you. Two women targeted you. One could be older, one could be younger. Two friends. Let's say two best friends. This is also could be mother-daughter. Friend. Two friends. Okay, two women, some sort of two delusional women that join their tasks together, join their forces together, love money. They love money more than anything. Okay, they love status more than anything. They wanted money. That's what they wanted. This whole sick game that these two women have done was for their sake of their own money. Okay, what did they wanted? What are these two women wanted? There's this particularly two women that are close together, interfering, lying, gossiping, stalking, hacking. Do you think that they left you alone? No. No, but they will. They will. By the end of this year, they will be slammed with justice. There is a card of justice, which means that they will be slammed with some very serious consequences, maybe even arrests. Will be arrested, all because of their own greed, because they wanted money. Was it worth it? I highly doubt that these two women have any money. They don't have any money, because an individual, see, there we go, this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords wanted money, okay? Wanted money. And what had come out of this? What had come out from this woman that she thought she's so smart, that she could get away with it? Nothing but problems. This woman, like I said, maybe in a position of authority, works for the government. Let me put it lightly. One of these women works for the government. She could be a family lawyer. She could be the judge. She could be, let's say, a detective, police detective. She could be working for military as a commander, right? She is a government employee or maybe an ex-employee. So this woman, what did she wanted? Money. The only thing she's seen is dollar figures in her eyes. That's all she cared about. She didn't care about integrity. She doesn't know the definition of integrity. She doesn't even know what ethics are when it comes to a professional responsibility. And by targeting you, she only gained problems. Problems. She thought she'll get away with it, this Queen of Swords. But instead of that Ten of Pentacles, that money that she earned on your suffering, turned for her as a Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. You see? So music did not play long for these women. That's for sure. Only gain problems, only gain obstacles for herself. What about the other one? What about the other one? Well, the other one is crippled. Financial struggles. The other one has no money. No money. These women losing money. I do see they're struggling financially. How ironic, isn't it? When you try to destroy one's life, thinking that you will profit, and God turns things around according to his will. So I do see that these women are struggling financially. They didn't got what they wanted. It was short-lived. What did they wanted? What did they wanted? Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Some sort of truth. Till this day, these women believe and thinks that punishing you of some sort was a good idea. What exactly did you do? What did you do to these sociopathic women to be punished for? What did you do? What did you do? Let's see. Such a high sense of entitlement I feel from these miserable, pathetic women. Entitledness. Entitled. Because they felt like you need to be punished. Okay? Punishment, revenge. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords coming in from this Queen of Swords. Truth of some sort. You understand? Who are you to punish anybody? And for what? I want to know for what that these women, and matter of fact, look at this Knight of Pentacles here. They have been doing this for a long time. For a long time, they've been attempting to punish you. But yet it all falls within their own destruction. They are being punished. They are being punished for their own greed. Home. Card of home, stability. Stability, bear. Woman. Woman is now having problems. Woman that started this initiation. It's a woman. It's a woman that initiated this whole entire revenge. You understand? One woman. And of course, whoever else joined this woman task force, the flying monkeys of this woman. She took the initiation. She wanted to prove that she's stronger. And really, maybe perhaps at the end of the day, this is what it is all about. Is this woman attempts to prove that she is stronger than you. Strong people do not hide. Strong people do not go behind another person's back and slander and gossip and falsified police reports. They don't do that. This is not a definition of strength. This is a definition of a coward. And that's exactly who this woman is that attempted to punish you. A coward. A coward that is right now afraid to lose everything. And yet I already see that this woman already lost pretty much everything. I see that she's going to be in zero, not even one. She's not going to start from one. She's going to start from zero. It's negative, negative zero. So she took the initiative. Initiative for what? To what? Destroy your stability? Destroy what? What was her initiative? To do what exactly? To bring up her own ego? To make herself feel smarter or better? What was her initiative? What was her initiative here? Initiative. Card of protection here. Okay, okay. She wanted to disrespect you. She wanted to humiliate you. This is really what it is. She wanted to humiliate you. Humiliate your stability, because this is the card of a home, and home often represents home. Home is what is the most dear to you. Your relationship with your family, your relationship with your partner, or if you have a husband, your relationship with your husband, your relationship with your children, perhaps. Your stability, right? Your whole foundation was targeted here. But I do see you protected. She did not succeed it. She did not succeed it in her delusional, sick initiative to destroy your foundation, right? Your foundation is protected. You, in fact, have such a strong foundation, conquered to you from childhood. You're not afraid of nothing. You're not afraid of nothing. So, how exactly this pathetic, jealous, narcissistic, greedy, sick woman thought or hoped to destroy you, to humiliate you, if honestly she cannot rip your spirit from your soul? That's the thing, that you're a fighter. You're a very strong person. And that's coming from your foundation since a child. Maybe your parents are very strong. Maybe your grandparents are very strong. Maybe you come from a very aristocratic, powerful bloodline. Okay? Maybe you have very powerful spiritual roots and foundation. But the thing is that what was matter for this jealous, sick woman was what? Money. Money equals who she is, because she has no foundation. Now, do you see why this woman is broken? Look at this, broken. She's broken. Her foundation is broken. Her family is broken. Her finances is broken because she's broke. Keep in mind that this woman valued the most money. Money, because she has nothing. Nothing. Money can buy her a good haircut. Money can buy her a good vehicle on a credit. Money could buy her a nice home. But deep down inside this woman's soul is empty. Nothing. Nothing's there. Nothing. You understand? She has no money, and I see everything in her life is falling apart. And there's nothing she can do. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And the question is, what will end this fall? Is this a rat of a woman and her coalition, where she's in charge, is going to be removed out of your life? I'm pretty sure that this woman will face prison. I'm pretty sure. Taking into consideration of her delusional revenge, she have done damage. She really, the card of a bear and humiliation, she wanted to humiliate you. Humiliate you. That's what she wanted. In order to feel better for herself. Because that's what's important for this woman. It's a narcissistic, it's a very sick narcissist, okay? That's really who this woman is. Pathetic, miserable, unloved, fake, materialistic woman. But when it comes to your foundation, when it comes to your home, you are protected. This is stability. This is your boundaries. This is your soul. This is your heart. This is your spirit. You're protected. She wanted to humiliate you. Now she's humiliated. Now she's humiliated. She humiliated herself. This whole war that she declared to you, this pissing competition of some sort, it was the most stupidest decision that this woman have ever made in her life. But on the other hand, somebody had to put her back in her place, correct? And that someone is you. That's who it is. Otherwise, this delusional sociopath would have never learned. She's humiliated because you exposed her. You ripped that mask off her face and you let everybody know who she is. Why did she want to humiliate you? Why did she want to humiliate you? Is this some sort of personal matter? What is this about? Why is this female wanted to humiliate you and completely miserably backfired? This is backfired against her. Disaster, frustrated, frustration, her frustration, she's frustrated. There was a disaster, okay? Maybe she saw that you are a disaster in her life. A waste, okay, waste. No reward, giving up. Waiting, hangman. What is this hangman? What is this stuck situation? False start, cancellation, delays. Like you're the problem. Like you're the problem behind her problems. This is really what she was coming from that. Is it a romantic situation? Is this some other woman? Selfishness, selfish, greed again of the card, greed. Greedy, materialistic, okay? Because she isn't perfect. You're perfect in her eyes, but she isn't perfect. You understand? It was attempt to humiliate you as a person, as a successful person, as a happy person, person that is stronger, person that is wise, person that is patient. She's nothing of that. She's nothing of that, okay? She blamed you for some sort of false delays, that you're the reason why things were delaying in her life. Money, that's all she wanted. Greed and money, this is important. And she, I'm assuming, perceived you as a very strong competitor. She perceived you as a competitor. Greed, Seven of Swords. I want it and I want it now. So she utilized the strategy, tactics, trickery. She has low self-esteem. Like I said, she is jealous of you because she really wanted something that belonged to you. She wanted what belongs to you. If this is everything, she wanted everything that you have. The strings that you have, the intellect that you have, the boyfriend that you have or husband that you have, the job that you have. You understand? She wanted what you have. And she have stole from you. This is the card of deception, deceitfulness, tactic. And this is the card of a greed. Greedy, right? Selfish. She wanted all for herself. And in her opinion, you did not deserve that. You did not deserve that. She deserves that. This is the way she is looking at that. I deserve it. It's mine. So how come you should have it? It belongs to me. This could be like the other woman or some sort of woman that was in a relationship. This is what I feel is the situation. I will take a look. Is this a romantic situation? Is there some male involved? What exactly are you talking about when you say I wanted what belongs to you. What did she stole from you? What did she wanted? Did she did not want you to be in relationship with somebody because your boyfriend or your ex-boyfriend dumped her and wanted to be with you? So she figured, no, 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 you're not gonna have him. You're not gonna have him. He's mine. And if he's not gonna be with me, he's not gonna be with you. And I will do everything to make that happen. And that's where this deception comes in. That's what the strategy comes in. Clarify, what did she wanted? What did she really, really wanted to destroy? Is it about a man? That's, this is the card of transformation, judgment, reset, coldness, to change something, to bring it to an end. Clarify, Seven of Swords. Stuck, to make you feel stuck. She strategized. She wanted you to be in disadvantaged position. I already mentioned she wanted to humiliate you. And she had paid money to some sick people to humiliate you. You understand? Her main goal and objective is to humiliate you so she can go ahead and steal it from you. If this is, let's say, the other woman that was competing over attention, let's say you were in relationship with a man, the man did not came up here yet. But if you were in relationship with, let's say, a man, and that man clearly had feelings for you, maybe wanted to be with you, but it wasn't beneficial for her. So she's like, no, I'm going to make sure that there will be a complete reset, that you feel stuck, that you cannot move forward, that somebody walk away. So she pushed you out of some sort of situation. She pushed you out. Competitor. For some of you, could be a employer relationship. Let's say in a job where there was somebody else competing for a position. And this sociopathic, greedy woman says, oh, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure you get fired. This is the card of Eight of Cups. If this is a situation of relationship, she says, I'm going to humiliate you. I'm going to lie and gossip about you. So somebody will walk away from you. So see, you were pushed out. It was a strategy that this jealous, deception, sociopathic, psychopathic gold digger with some other woman planned to push you out. To push you out. See, to push you out from status, so you don't obtain status. So you don't obtain that Nine of Cups, you see? Status, because you're an empress here. You are the empress, not her. She's nobody. She's a broke ass. She has no money. She has nothing. She owes money to a very serious people. Could be even a bank, could be a loan shark. There's a people on her ass that are out to collect the money they lent her. She's broke. You understand? She's broke. She wanted to push you out because you were step away from achieving your dreams. Now, the Empress could represent a lot of things. Could represent a job status. Let's say a promotion. You were step away from being promoted, let's say, to a director, CEO, manager. Whatever that is you wanted, whatever was your wish, you were step away. Also, Empress represents status of the wife. You could have been somebody's wife and happy. Okay? So she wanted to make sure that doesn't happen, that you leave, that somebody will leave you and choose this jealous, sick woman over you. You understand? So this is a general reading. Whatever your wishes will vary, but pretty much what I see, that she humiliated you through lies and deception. She lied. That's a pathological, materialistic, sick liar that wanted to humiliate you, have humiliated you through slander because she wanted to dirt you as an empress so you do not become more powerful than her, because she knows you're powerful. Nobody were to target you if you were weaker. You have to understand that. The reason why the snake have targeted you, because you're better. Not because you're weaker, not because you're dumber, but because you have more greater potential than she, and she's seen that in you. She's seen your potential. She's seen that if she's not going to interfere and humiliate you and lie and strategize some sort of sick deception against you, you would have were living like a mice in a butter, happy. She didn't want you to be happy. So she needed, it was I kind of feel like this woman knew that if she is not going to act now, that she will be left on the burner, that you would spit her times 100. And once again, because she's so insecure, she has such a low self-esteem that she would have not allowed to have someone as great as you to be in a position where you're about to end up. Now, clarify what else is. This is about relationship. What is this about? Why did she really wanted to push you out? To push you out. So somebody would maybe walk towards her and marry her. Maybe this was the fact that she wanted to have a status of an empress, status of the wife, status of money, of wealth. Clarify what for. Is there a masculine involved? Again, one is still comes up as an earth sign, the other woman comes up as a fire sign. They partner up together. Again, to end the empress. To end. What an idiot. So these two women, one is a fire sign, one is an earth sign. This is their astrological signs. Once again, you know who they targeted? They tried to end an empress and a high priestess. This is you. You are the empress and a high priestess. You're not only successful, independent, intelligent, beautiful, kind, but you also possess extraordinary abilities. You're psychics. A lot of you have that heightened intuition. Heightened intuition. And this is exactly why you survived these sick attacks of these two sick women. Because of your intuition. God-given intuition. Like I said, they set these traps for you, hoping that you fall, but you didn't. You didn't. And all because of your intuition. They were competing. They were competing because they were greedy. It was money, really, potentially. Money. They got played in their own game by you. Was it about a man? What is this card? Yeah, Ace of Wands, breakthrough. There's going to be a major breakthrough in your life, okay? Expect that. Major. Things bring slow for you for a long time dealing with these two psychopaths. But expect breakthrough. See, the card of the breakthrough. This is all ending. If these two idiots think that they can get away with what they did, this whole attempts of humiliating you, this whole disease of their own brains, I can assure you it's not going to happen. So what did these two wanted here? Let's clarify. What did they wanted? Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords, again, still comes up. Yeah, it's just aggression, this sick aggression towards you. What did they wanted? Till this day, my spirit guides cannot give a direct answer what are these two idiots wanted, because these idiots doesn't even know themselves what they wanted. There is no justifiable reason. There is no justifiable reason other than simple female jealousy and envy to you as an empress and a high priestess. Till this day, I don't see no direct answer. Usually it would be, oh, because of a man, or I wanted to be with that man because I was so madly in love with this man. No, I only see their aggression. I see their, it's kind of like completely unprovoked. Completely. I don't see you provoke these women. It was a simple jealousy just because of one's insecurity. Just because they didn't like you. They didn't like you, okay? Jealousy. Why they didn't like you? Let's maybe perhaps rephrase the question. Because my spirit guides did not directly telling me. All I see that they wanted you to walk away because you are the empress, because you were better. Better. It's jealousy of you as a human being. And you did walk away. Of course, you're an empress. You're not gonna humiliate yourself. You're not the type of person that's gonna go on your knees and try to beg somebody to like you. No. You got up and you say, screw you, I'm out. You have self-respect. And despite their attempts to humiliate an empress, this is exactly what this sick. See, they try to humiliate you as a bear, you as a strong person. How in the world could you ever try to break a person that is stronger than all of these rats put together? That's unheard of. Unheard of. And maybe perhaps that's exactly what they tried to do. Maybe perhaps they tried to humiliate you, hoping that you're gonna beg somebody to come back to you. And they were like, tee, ah, ha, 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 look at her. She's just humiliating herself, embarrassing herself. It's like, listen, you two clowns are broke asses. Pardon my French, I'm saying it directly as it is. You're losers. You don't know no world. You live in your own imaginary world where you're not that important. The way you perceive your surroundings is not even comparable to this tunnel vision misery here that targeted you. They have tunnel vision, you understand? They cannot see past their own nose. In their own imaginary world, they're very important, they're very special. Get out into the world. See the world. See what's out there. They're like IQ 0. Their only IQ is to target somebody that is better, stronger. And you taught them such a valuable lessons, because right now these people are miserable. Miserable. They have no money. They're in debt. So know that your enemies know who you are. Three of Swords, this is right now how your enemies are feeling. These jealous women. Heartbroken. Three of Swords. It's a disaster. Everything flying right, left, and center. There's chaos. There's pain. There's suffering. That's what happens when you target an innocent person because you think you're better. This is the principle. This is now the principle. Look at this. Look, they did not expect this. They did not expect this destruction that they're facing right now, this jealous woman over here. She did not expect it to be heartbroken, to be broken, and on top of that have very, very serious destructions in her life. She never hoped that. She thought she'll get away with it, but it's done. It's done. So this is how your enemy is feeling right now. How did this enemy of yours seen you? Let's see. How did they seen you? How do they see you now? Because back then they knew you're an empress, right? That's why they wanted to push you out. You were on the way. You were on this greedy women way. You were on their way. That's why they utilized this deception, because they're greedy psychopaths. For them, they thought that when you arrive in their space, directly or indirectly, okay, that they would lose money. That's really what they look at it. They were afraid that you will take charge, that you will be the boss, that you will make your own changes, because they knew how smart you are. So they perceived you, this jealous woman perceived you as a threat, that you will be better than her, that you will outshine her. And of course you do. You already did. And you already are today. Better than her. You outshined her. So they wanted to push you out. First, they wanted to humiliate you, and they wanted to push you out. But see, you did not fall for their tricks. Because what did they thought you're going to do? So when they push you out from some sort of environment, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, my question is, what did these sickos thought you're going to do? Did they really thought you're going to beg to come back, that you're gonna come crawl on your knees and say, I'm sorry, Your Majesty? What did they thought you're going to do? Because clearly I see that their plans are backfired. I see they're freaking out. They are freaking out, and they have a lot to worry about. They have to worry about going to court. They have to worry about being arrested with all of their sickness attempts of humiliating you, right? Paying out some psychopaths to target you and abuse you, for hacking you, for using your identity to set you up. They have a shitload of charges that they're going to face very, very soon. So they're not happy. Believe me, they're scared. But what did they thought, this materialistic sociopath? There's a one woman here, highly materialistic, wanted money, very greedy. So what did she thought you going to do? What did she thought you going to do when you were pushed out from some sort of situation or environment or surroundings? What did she thought you going to do? Oh, she thought that you're going to be in a la la land, see? Delusional. Delusional, okay, all right. So she wanted to laugh at your expense, right? To laugh. Party was thrown, celebration was thrown. The sick woman was celebrating. These two women were celebrating that they were able to put you in a very disadvantaged position, to use you as a scapegoat, to heighten their own self-importance and ego, right? They were celebrating. They were celebrating because maybe perhaps for a long time, you did not even realize what happened. For the longest time, I kind of feel like you weren't even aware of this sick woman. Where does this sick woman come from? Who is this psychopath? You knew all your friends. She's not your friend. She was never your friend. She was probably a mistress of your ex, either your ex's ex-wife or your current ex's wife. You didn't even know her. So for the longest time, these idiots, they were laughing at you. I do see that there was a laughter, this sick, hysterical laughter. They were cheering, and they were happy that they were able to tie you up. They were able to put you in a disadvantaged position that you should have never been put in. And then, of course, their ego got heightened. And for the longest time, you were, what were you so confused about? What is this Seven of Cups? Maybe this woman was happy that you did not even know that she was involved in targeting you behind the scene. Because there is a sense that I see from you that you were kind of maybe at the beginning in a state of self-denial. You didn't want to believe that this is happening or that this has happened to you. Clarify Seven of Cups. What were you in self-denial about? Were you still hoping or dreaming? What was happening? Yes, he's strong. You saw that the masculine that you were in a relationship with was stronger. That he would believe you, that he would stand by you, that he would sincerely care for you. But no, he fucked off. He fucked off to probably to one of these women. That's what they wanted. They wanted him, they wanted you out. There he is, came up, King of Cups. Wishy-washy himself. He was drinking and partying with this woman. He was drinking and partying with this woman. You were betrayed most likely by your ex and his two friends that did this to you. He knows this woman. He most likely had intimate relationship with this woman. Camera, perception, passion, chemistry, see? Karmic relationship. It's your karmic ex. Karmic ex that was partying with these women. Your ex did this. He's part of it. So this explains why there's a Seven of Cups. They thought that you will be in a la la land. That you would never thought your ex is capable of doing this to you. But he did. He did. He totally did with this other woman. Yeah, it's a karmic relationship. Karmic relationship was a partier. He was having fun. He was living single life. You understand? Single life. He was never there for you. He didn't even maybe initially considered you or treated you as a potential girlfriend or a potential partner or a future partner. But you believed this covered. You saw that you had a spark, passion with each other. Anyways, I'm very glad. I'm very glad that whoever this karmic ex, partier, his friends, whatever this other woman here, jealous, some other one fire sign female, older, they can go have fun. Okay, they can go have fun as long as they have no part of your life, because they're truly sick. There's a sick people here. Okay, sickos that are now crying because everything falling apart. Everything falling apart. So this situation, like I said, will end for you this by the end of this fall. You should see a major result. I do see that these people are losing money. I do see that this woman is not happy at all, and the distractions that are happening in her life, because she pretty much wanted to profit upon your suffering. This is what I see as three people plus a community of so-called tight friends, your ex and some other woman here involved, wanted to profit on you. They have profited on you. They laughed at you. They made to try to attempt to make you as a laughing stock. But this is all over. This is over. I see they're losing money. I see they're losing everything. Every single thing. It's no stopping now. No stopping now. At the end of the day, you are the Empress. You showed them. You showed everybody who you are. Okay, so let's take a look. What else? Karma. Is this woman now getting boomerangs for trying to humiliate you? What's happening with this so-called delusional revenge? Revenge. It was an initiative to take revenge against you. It's some sicko. Who does that? What kind of smart person does this shit? A dumbass. And these are supposed to be your enemies? They're nobody. Are red asses. Are red asses that facing jail. Let's clarify. I do see law here is involved. Is this psychopathic community are going to be criminally charged? for their sick attempts of humiliating you. Okay, mature woman here comes up. Like I said, one of them is a mature woman here. One's younger, one's mature. She could be older. Could be a mother, an older friend, some other older woman here involved. She's not young, she's mature. Occupational fraud. You see fraud. Like I already said, one was a fraudster that will have problems with her career, will be held accountable for violation of her legal duties. Could be a lawyer. Could be a military commander. Could be a corrupt cop who helped this jealous other woman to humiliate you. I see card of the lovers. In despair. The other woman, like I said, could be the lover of your ex or some other lover. She's in despair right now. Cold relationship, no feelings, no love, bad health. I see she's sick. I see she is sick. And I see an official person. Some of these women have serious health issues. Serious health issues. Some in marriage, some in health. See, fake people. Fake official person. As far as I considered, all of these two women, one is an official person, like I already said, a corrupt cop, corrupt lawyer, corrupt military. The other one just a jealous other woman connected to your ex that wanted revenge on you. I do see that this person, this fake, two-faced official person who were supposed to be the servant of the law, working for the government, protecting innocent people from these attempts of humiliation, abuse, and harassment, and stalking, and slander. This idiot doesn't even know her own duties. She is sick. There is illness, karma. For one of the mature women is illness. What about the other? What about the other? And this is not coming from you. You're not the one that made this mature woman sick. This is coming as a punishment, as a boomerang for what was done to you. You understand? Your conscience is clear. You have no involvement of what is happening to these people right now. There's a coffin here. Death. Ending. Death. That's a death. Okay? Illness that will take this woman to her grave. You understand? That is not a typical cold. It's not a flu. It's a chronic, permanent illness. She was fine. This mature woman was fine. Until she messed with you. Until she tried to destroy you. Until she abused you. She tried to make you sick. Maybe, let me put it this way, maybe even there was some sort of fake illness created for you. Don't you know that you should never, ever label somebody sick because you yourself could become sick? Everybody knows that, right? Do not wish anything upon your brother that you would not want it to wish upon yourself. She did not believe that until now. So this is something was done about illness for you, whether you were labeled as mentally ill, whether you were accused of some sort of illness you never had. And now look at her. Now she's sick. You see? That's called boomerang. What about this miserable, pathetic, and love relationship in despair? What's happening with the other one? Or cannot find true love? Nobody loves this materialistic sociopath anymore? What's happening? I thought you're so special. What's happening in your life? Yeah, the main female, right. One is mature, one is a main female. Younger. Younger, of course. What did I say? You will go to court. You will answer for what you did with some other man with her. See, there's two men and a woman. You will face the court and you will face the judge and you will explain why have you not left an innocent person the hell alone for so many years? Why did you target an innocent person? So yeah, they will be answering to the court here, to the judge. They will be judged. And this is superior court. This is not a minor court, okay? This is a felony federal court. Color purple. This is not summary offense. This is indictment. This is imprisonment for more than 2 years. Yes, they will be going to court. Everybody knows detectives have all the evidence to know exactly who this other woman is that targeted you. See, detective already completed the report, the investigative report. They have investigated all of these people and have hard evidence. They know everything about this jealous woman here that took initiative to abuse you out of jealousy. You see? They know there's evidence here. The courts know. The judge knows. The crown prosecutor knows. All the detective knows that have been investigating all of this. And you are the victim here. But they try to make you look like you're the abuser. You're the crazy. Yeah, see? Message, letter. I see poverty here. These people are poor. They no longer flashy. They have nothing to flash. They're in debt. They're losing their vehicles. They're losing money. They're paying one credit card after another. They're nobody. What is on the outside, what they wear, what they want people to see is not what is truly there. Poverty, this is where they belong. They saw that they profit on you. They saw they'll make money on you. This man and a woman, because there's a two couple here, and this other mature woman. Nobody will make a cent on you. I can assure you of that. And if they did, they're going to lose it all. The universe will take away from them and return it back to you. Poverty. Nothing here. Nothing. So this is my wonderful collective, what is leaving you. What is coming in a return, right? Since there will be so much pure energy. These people stuck. There's 3 people here, 2 women, 1 man. They walk around in this labyrinth. They cannot get to you. You're divinely protected. 3 doves. 3 is a symbol of a trinity. Dove is a symbol of higher power. You're protected. And on top of that, you're in a gazebo, which is you shielded. They cannot get to you. They will never get to you. They're lost. They're losing everything. Everything. So they will be walking around until they get detained, until they get arrested. Smart asses, eh? So they're smarter than you. So what is coming in exchange? What is coming in exchange to your life? What kind of energy is going to enter your life? Your life. Moon. Direction. Games. You see, games. These people played games with your destiny. They wanted to change the course of your destiny. And got stuck. And got stuck. What's coming in? What's coming in? Revelation of secrets and honor. See? Gamblers. Gamblers, addicts, money addicts, liars, manipulators, gamblers. This is your karmics that wanted to gamble with your life. Place bets on your life. You understand there were bets were placed that you won't make it that long, that you won't make it that far, that it will continue on bringing their sickening amendments to your destiny. Mess around with your finances, your financial stability, your life, your relationship, your personal life. They played games, not only with you and your destiny, but the universe itself. And whatever this trio of sickos who are now suffering and paying for it, and this is just the beginning, the universe themselves is now taking charge and saying, wait a minute, did you actually try to change the constellation of my collective, of you, of my child, and think you're going to get away with it? No. So what is coming in? The truth, my wonderful collective. Be prepared that all of these secrets by the moon card will be replaced by the sun. And sun means truth. The truth will be revealed. Lilies represents innocence. You will regain your innocence. You will redeem your name. You understand your name was slandered. This mature, corrupt government official forged a disease on you, labeled you as sick. That's why she is sick. The other one slandered you because she wanted to break you apart with somebody. Now she will never find no true love, and nobody will love her stupidity because she's nothing. But your name will be revealed. You will be cleared of all of these sick games that these idiots have played with your life. That's the card that is coming. This is what's coming. Revelation and redemption. So, but I want to make sure that you know this. Whatever you will find out, and you will find out a lot of sickening stuff that was done to you. Do not let this truth to destroy your future. Okay? Accept that you were dealing with the most sickest human beings on this planet. Be prepared that the truth you could have not even possibly even dreamt in your worst nightmare. But also remember that the universe will reward you. And as far as you go and your life goes, you're pure of heart. You're innocent. You're innocent. These covers will suffer for what they did to you. I promise you that. They will suffer. They will pay. Forever. Forever. They will never be able to clear themselves of the sins that they have taken due to their own sick greed. They will pay for it. So be prepared that the truth that will be revealed to you will shock you. Will shock you. The sickness, you will look at these people, even those who you trusted, who you thought as a friend, even your ex that you thought is at one point a normal person maybe, and you were there for this person. You know, you were trusting this person, turned out to be the most sickest son of a bitch. Do not let it to affect your future because you have a great future ahead. You as a fighter, you as an innocent person deserve to be happy. But beware that the truth will be shocking to you. Shocking. Why the truth will be shocking? This is what I see. Why? Why the truth will be shocking? See again, card of lilies. Lilies, freedom. You will be free. Look, exactly. Locked you up. They wanted to lock you up. You see, you were locked up in a dark place for such a long time. And yet you're innocent. You're innocent, discovered, sick, mature woman, the redhead over here. This disgusting, gross woman. This is if I can call her a woman. That's not a woman. That's a monster. Monster that is sick for a reason and will die from that disease. Monster that it is unfortunate that this universe even allows this sicko to walk this planet. This monster and some jealous one over here, greedy, fake wannabe princess who thought that she would be a good politician one day, that she runs a town. An idiot. I see that you will free yourself because you, as an innocent, Lily is a symbol of divine purity. Lily is the symbol of innocent. You were accused of something that you absolutely had no involvement of. You were used as a scapegoat because this sick official person and some jealous creepo were greedy about money. You're going to free yourself. You will feel like reborn again because you were locked up here. See, this is the card of jail. Underground, locked up. So you will be free from that. And these idiots will replace you. They will be locked up. Some sort of family. Family of a sickos. Some sort of family that considered each other family. Could be a family. A mother, a daughter, or stepdaughter, somebody else. Some sort of sick family. Also, military consider themselves family. Cops consider themselves family. Some sort of family here is going to be locked up. See, family, a sick family. A sick family. That's who targeted you. A sick family that is truly has serious health problems, and they will be rejected. They will be forever rejected. Cast out like a disease of this world. Because I have never in my life seen so much greed as this sick family. It's a family, some sort of family. Like I said, maybe this woman is your ex's family. Maybe that's his wife. Maybe that's his ex-wife, baby mama. You understand? Your ex had sexual relationship with this woman. So they will be rejected. They will be locked up. They are all demonically oppressed and they cannot do anything. Matter of fact, they are already being frozen. It's done. It's done, and this is the card of Tower for the third time came up. It's broken. They're broken. They will never be able to get out of it or do anything to you, no matter what they're trying to. Okay? So soon you will free yourself from this sick family. For some of you, could be your family. So don't be afraid to put a dot and walk away. And walk away and have nothing to do with these sick people. Okay. Okay, my beautiful, wonderful sweethearts. This was quite an intense message, but I wanted you to hear that. I wanted you to hear that this is finally over. It's finally ending, okay? It's ending. Ending. This whole corruption's ending. This whole sickness of these sick people are ending. You didn't deserve to be suffered just because somebody did not wanted you or did not accepted you. You didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve this humiliation. They wanted to humiliate you. But they will suffer. They're already suffering from that. It's a sick women here. Sick women that that they have a right to punish you, to abuse you, to change your life, to dictate the course of your destiny. They're nobody. A greedy, pathetic idiots. They're not worthy another second of your time or your life. Okay, my beautiful, wonderful souls, this was the reading for you. I do hope you enjoyed it. Once again, thank you so much for the support of our channel. I always appreciate you, always love you. If you're new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Become a part of our YouTube family. And I guess I will see you soon. For now, it's goodbye. Bye, guys.